Have you ever wondered if we've lived before? If the essence of who we are continues on after death, reborn in a new life? From ancient teachings to modern spiritual beliefs, reincarnation has fascinated humanity for centuries. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring one of the most fascinating topics in spiritual belief, reincarnation, or the idea that after we die, our soul is reborn in a new body to continue its journey. This concept has captured the imaginations of people across cultures and religions for thousands of years, and it's still a powerful belief today. Throughout history, there have been countless stories of individuals who claim to remember details from a past life, often with stunning accuracy. One of the most well-known cases is that of Shanti Devi, a girl from India who, at the age of 4, began recalling vivid memories of a previous life as a woman named Lugdi Devi. Shanti remembered specific details about her past family, her husband, and even the house she lived in. Details that were later confirmed as accurate when her previous life's husband was tracked down. Then there's the famous case of James Leininger, an American boy who, from a very young age, had intense nightmares and memories of being a fighter pilot shot down in World War II. He recalled specific names, locations, and events that were verified, leading many to believe he was the reincarnation of a pilot named James Houston. These stories aren't just coincidences. They've been thoroughly investigated, with some researchers believing they provide compelling evidence for reincarnation. Whether through vivid memories or unexplained emotional connections, these cases offer a glimpse into the mysterious possibility of past lives. One of the most intriguing aspects of reincarnation is the idea that we might meet people in this life who we knew in a previous one. Many individuals report feeling an instant, unexplainable connection with someone they've never met before, as if they've known them for years, or even centuries. These relationships are often described as intense and immediate, with both parties feeling a deep bond that goes beyond normal human interaction. A famous example comes from the story of Barbara Carlin, who, from a young age, believed she was the reincarnation of Anne Frank. When she was taken to the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam, she not only knew the layout of the house without ever having been there before, but also had an overwhelming emotional reaction. Later, she would meet a woman who she believed was her sister in that past life, and both felt an instant connection. Another way people experience possible reincarnation is through unexplained fears or talents. Many individuals have reported having irrational fears that seem unrelated to their current life experiences, like a fear of water, flying, or certain places. Some believe these fears stem from traumatic events in their past lives, carried over into their current existence. Likewise, some people are born with extraordinary talents or abilities that they've never formally learned, leading them to believe they've inherited these skills from a previous life. Take the story of Mathieu Ricard, a French-born Buddhist monk who, after becoming a spiritual practitioner, demonstrated an uncanny ability to perform intricate Tibetan chants, despite never having studied them. Could these intense fears or seemingly innate talents be evidence of past life experiences? For many, the answer is yes, as they believe these memories or skills are embedded deep within the soul, manifesting in new lifetimes. For those who believe in reincarnation, there's often the idea that souls travel together across lifetimes, encountering one another again and again in different forms. These connections are often referred to as soulmates, and they can take many forms: romantic partners, family members, or close friends. Some individuals recount meeting someone who felt like a soulmate, describing the encounter as a deep and immediate recognition that goes beyond simple chemistry. They believe that they've shared past lives together, learning and growing with one another through multiple reincarnations. This isn't limited to romantic connections. It can be a profound bond between friends, parents, and children, or even mentors and students. For those who feel a strong connection with someone they've just met, the idea that they've shared multiple lives together can offer a beautiful explanation for why they're so drawn to one another. It's as if their souls have made an unspoken agreement to find each other again and again. In recent decades, many people have turned to past life regression therapy to explore memories of their previous incarnations. This process often involves hypnosis, where individuals are guided into a deep meditative state in which they can access subconscious memories of past lives. These sessions can reveal vivid details about different lifetimes, such as names, places, and significant events, that the person would have no logical way of knowing. One famous example is Dr. Brian Weiss, a psychiatrist who pioneered past life regression therapy after accidentally discovering that one of his patients was recounting memories of a previous life during hypnosis. Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world, and one where reincarnation plays a central role. In Hinduism, the concept of samsara refers to the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Hindus believe that the soul, or Atman, is eternal and passes through many lifetimes in different bodies. Each lifetime is shaped by karma, the sum of a person's actions, which determines the circumstances of their next birth. The ultimate goal in Hinduism is to break free from this cycle through moksha, or liberation, where the soul reunites with the divine and no longer needs to reincarnate. This belief in reincarnation isn't just about punishment or reward. It's about the soul evolving and learning across many lives until it reaches spiritual enlightenment. While Buddhism shares some concepts with Hinduism, its view of reincarnation, often called rebirth, is a bit different. Buddhists don't believe in a permanent soul like the Atman in Hinduism. Instead, they see life as a constant process of change, with the self being a combination of mental and physical elements that dissolve at death. However, what carries forward is the karmic energy, the intentions and actions from one life that influence the conditions of the next. The ultimate goal in Buddhism is to achieve nirvana, a state of enlightenment that ends the cycle of suffering and rebirth. In Buddhism, reincarnation isn't about a soul moving from body to body. Instead, it's about the continuation of consciousness and karmic energy until one reaches nirvana, freeing them from the cycle of rebirth. In more modern times, the concept of reincarnation has found a place in New Age spirituality. Many people in the New Age movement believe in the idea of the soul choosing to reincarnate across multiple lifetimes to learn lessons and grow spiritually. This belief often ties into the idea of soul contracts, where the soul chooses specific life challenges to help it evolve. For many in the New Age community, reincarnation isn't necessarily tied to religious doctrine, but more of a personal spiritual journey, where each life is an opportunity for growth, healing, and karmic balance. So there you have it, a journey through the belief in reincarnation. The idea of the soul living multiple lives gives a powerful perspective on life, death, and the journey in between. If you found this video enlightening, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.